That's Rocco Pablo here, and just about to give you guys my quick impressions and why I chose to uninstall Marvel's Avengers. The game, when I first started playing it, I felt that it had like a nice story. I like the Kamala Khan story, the building up of a new superhero. Now, I wouldn't have no problem with that if we had more selection of heroes. This has always been a problem with me when it comes to these new games because they give you characters and they either tell you that more characters are coming in a later time or they'll sell you the characters. I have a problem with both of those because I'm used to unlocking my characters. That's why these games that are loop based or progression based are missing something, are missing that extra thing that make you come on there and grind, because if you're only grinding for loot, it's only so strong your character can get when you doing the same missions over and over again. You get what I'm saying? Uh, with the matchmaking, I heard that you can't use the same character. Well, that makes sense. There are only but so many characters. Then some missions you have to be over level 100. Like, bro, y'all game only been out for like a month, man. Like, what are y'all doing? First of all, this is how I feel. When the game first came out, my generation, anybody that's like 20 something and older, I feel like this game was geared towards them just to get us hyped for it, not to buy it. Because for some reason, my generation consumer isn't like a big consumer when it comes to the industry anymore. You can tell by how things are more geared towards kids. If you don't think so, look at how all games now have a battle pass, have some type of skin loot based system now. Funny thing is, they always made a blanket statement saying that this is for people who don't have time to unlock and progress, right? And then they'll have little people, little reviewers over it, little people here and there sprinkled saying, "Yeah, I really find the game, the battle pass, very intuitive and good for me because I don't really have time to game like that." That don't mean nothing because there's people out here my age that still play video games. Even if we work, when we come home, we want to play a full game. Who has time? First of all, who has enough money to go to work, come home, buy a game, don't have time to progress in the game, so you buy stuff? What's the use of buying the game if you're going to buy stuff to up your progression? You get what I'm saying? Even if you come home from work, you only got like 2 hours to play the game. Play the game, eat, and then play the game. Like, that makes no sense to me. See, that's just me. Even when I had money to buy DLC, like, y'all out here buying DLC for games, hoping that it'll make the game better. Like, right now, I don't even look for new games on sale. I look for DLC content for games that I already have to be on sale, so I can up or upgrade or, increase the experience that I've had with the games that I already purchased. You get what I'm saying? If a game is bad, I'm not gonna keep waiting for update. Like, I stopped doing that. Going on YouTube, going on Reddit, waiting for a new update, waiting to see if anybody gonna talk about the game. No. The game is dead, the game is dead to you. Because you don't want to play it no more. Okay? But you can tell it's for kids. You can the way how they give us an RPG system, and just because they give us a lot of trickle down buffs and debuffs, it's supposed to look like an intricate RPG system that we like. No, it's set up for a child. It's set up for a child that's just getting introduced to a system like that. Because if you played RPG games before, even if you played a Marvel Alliance before, you know a system like that. You get what I'm saying? But you have to be from a certain generation. Like my generation to my little brother's generation. You feel what I'm saying? From 91 to 97, y'all know about, hardcore type of games where all these new games get their basis from. So RPG elements is, etched in your brain. But these new kids, they grew up on easy walk and shoot, or do whatever you want to do, crafting games. That for the first time, RPG, it gives you that sandbox feel, but you still have to have enough wits and still have enough game IQ to be able to turn your character into the person you need it to be so you can progress. Okay? But in games like that, we progressed. We earned stuff that went without progression. Sometimes we earned loot just for coming on there and playing. You get what I'm saying? That's where, that's kind of where the open world concept came from, because open world and sandbox came from because people were getting on open world games, open world RPG games, and instead of following the main story, if the game had a big area that you can travel and traverse to get your own side missions, we would do that. Skyrim, Dragon's Dogma, Dragon Age, Fallout, you know what I'm saying? So when you got games like Marvel's Avengers that come out and that gives you that feeling that it's going to be a co-op open world character based game, you get hyped for it until you get it, and then you realize the way that they're telling the story, it's like to a person who don't know about Avengers. You feel what I'm saying? At the same time, it was almost like they were purposely trying to get a new generation into it, because out of everybody you could have picked was Kamala Khan, and purposely y'all wanted us to feel for Kamala Khan because you killed Captain America in the first couple seconds, like y'all did with Last of Us too. Like y'all killed off the character that we I'm gonna keep saying that my generation, the older, let's just say the older generation, connected to. And in order for y'all to get y'all point across for the new mainstream, y'all change the character, and in order for us to care about this new character, you kill off the other one. But you really don't care if we like her or not, because you're going to already hope that the new mainstream fucks with her. But what if they don't? So now you lost out on two fan bases just because you tried something. The battle pass, I didn't even realize that the battle pass on Marvel Avengers came into play until I started realizing, well, first of all, I don't like a loot that I can grab and equip that's not visual. I'm sorry. Like, one of my main reasons that I'm still playing Injustice 2 is because of the loot system. And because that, like, until Injustice 3 come out, I will be still upgrading my characters, getting loot, customizing my characters, getting the outfits that I want. That's how a game's like that. In-game is supposed to be when you have an RPG progression system like that, based off of loot and stuff like that. So, when y'all tell me that Marvel's Avengers is just starting off and they have time, I understand that. It shouldn't have came out though. If you still need time to give us, this game feels like a demo. It should have came out as a demo. I didn't like the fact that y'all closed off the beta, and the beta was only the first mission in the first place. And the first mission is really trash, because the first mission really is a fetch mission. Then you get like to use all the Avengers characters, technically in a tutorial showing you how to play. Then after that, you're back to using Kamala Khan, where you're finding all the Avengers. Like, bro, oh my god, bro. And now y'all telling me about this new DLC, Kate Bishop, and who the hell is Kate Bishop, bro? Like, I know she probably a comic book character, but damn, bro. Like, y'all game has already been out for a month. Bugs, the goddamn progression system, the loot. And y'all tell people, after Chad Boswick died, Black Panther, you tell us that the first DLC that we're gonna get is a character called Kate Bishop, and we only have Thor, Hawk, Kamala, Iron Man, and Black Widow. It's only 5 characters. So you mean tell me you only added one more character? Could have added Black Panther. Like they don't care. You feel what I'm saying? Look at the player base. The kids don't even like it. They don't. It's probably either too difficult for them, or their main thing, the industry wants to get their money off of cosmetics. These kids ain't buying the cosmetics. Even if you can tell, I'm not gonna lie, you can tell that the cosmetics are for them. I'm not gonna lie, y'all can debate me if y'all want to. Look at the cosmetics they have for Marvel Avengers, like the actual skins that you can equip. Skins, not outfits. They don't call them outfits or costumes like they usually call them. They call them skins, literally. They have a skin where Hawk is wearing a beach outfit. Not old man Hawk. I mean, they have a skin for that, but wait till you find out how you gotta get it. But not Red Hawk. Not goddamn Cho Hawk. Not Hawk with one of the Avengers suit on. Like, that's what y'all could have been doing right now. Y'all could have been catching up. Y'all could have been catching up. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all have almost 3 Avengers movies? Costumes. Areas. Yeah, I mean, characters. New villains. Like, y'all didn't even have to come up with something different. Y'all have 3 movies to come from. Then this is a game that's been worked on by Marvel. Where's Marvel? Like, Square Enix. Y'all taking too long, bro. Like, I get it. Y'all want to make every game looks beautiful. I see the attention and detail on every character, so I get it. But come on, man. You have to find some way to find the balance between quality and the time frame that you get it out. Because yeah, you can have that dough in the oven into the precise time. But what if you got a family to feed? You don't have time for that bread to come out perfectly. You have to catch it when it's right and when you know your family needs it. Us, the player base, we're your family. Industry, Square Enix, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, we're your family. Because no matter what you pull out, we buy. We complain, we make reviews, we make rants, but we buy and we play. Most of the people who y'all think hate y'all game probably have over 1,000 or 2,000 hours in it. I'm trying to tell you, I get it. This younger generation, for some reason, they have the money to buy all y'all DLC and cosmetics. I'm not saying my generation don't like it. You just have to start figuring out a way to not just make every game for one generation. It's showing. Y'all